Weary from the night's events, you retreat back to your bed but struggle to fall asleep. You lie in bed watching the ceiling, pondering the choices you've made so far. If I was halfway decent at my job, none of this would have happened. No, I could have taken any other job, but no, I wanted to be Demon Lord, because that's the family business, and the fate of all living kind depends on it. Well, look where it got me. You blink. What am I gonna do with my life? Hey! Toast lies in the air above you with his face blinking hard. Back. What? Can't sleep? You shuffle around your bed, kicking the blankets aside to cool your feet. No, not really. I have a trick for helping put people to sleep. You mean by breaking their necks? Toast frowns. Sorry, it was a joke. No, I hum a song. I sang it to PB whenever he had trouble falling asleep. Guess it can't hurt to try. Toast floats up over to the side of your bed. He positions himself so that his snout is near your right ear. In low hushed tones, he hums a gentle tune. The song is unfamiliar to you, but the hyena's deep voice is particularly calming when humming this tune. Your eyelids become heavier. Finally, you can sleep again. Snore. Toast? The ghost has fallen asleep first. His pale face drips translucent drool onto your mattress. You sigh. Good night, Toast. You close your eyes and try once again to fall asleep. Okay, chapter 3. The world is soaked in inky darkness. A lone, brightly lit figure stands up before you like a single brilliant star in the night sky. You recognize the flowing hair and his usual radiant golden jewelry, Lucian. He twirls towards you like a ballerina delicately bounding across a stage. The dog mouths something and you instantly understand it as goodbye. His hands draw a myriad of complex figures before you as he slowly rises into the air. Dazzling spotlights rain down around him, guiding him up into the heavens as if this was all stage play. You remain rooted to the ground, unable to look away from the display, your mouth agape. A purple hand clamps your mouth shut. The instant you realize who that hand belongs to, a sharp sensation cuts its way through your back as you feel a cold, hard blade plunge deep. You scream, but music comes out instead. Loud rock music violently awakens you from your nightmarish slumber. What? Are we under attack? In your frantic state, you spot Toast dancing around in front of your computer. Toast! He doesn't hear you as he air guitars in rhythm to the song's guitar solo. Ugh! You get up and mash the volume down until you can talk again. Hey, morning there, bud. Toast, why were you blasting music so early in the morning? I was up before you, and I was bored. You could have gotten us in a lot of trouble. What if the landlord complains? Come on, it's a good song. They wouldn't care. You pull the mane on your forehead back and forth and let out a tired sigh. What even is this song? It's from my fave band, High Rock. Oh, yeah, they disbanded 20-something years ago. Toast freezes. You didn't know that? Toast shakes his head in stunned silence. I'm more surprised you managed to work out how to even play music on my laptop all on your own. It took me like an hour to figure it out. Didn't get any real fingers. Ain't got any real fingers and all. Just so long as you don't click on any weird websites while I was asleep. Nah, I went through on something called a browser history and looked through that. You saw my browser history? He nods with a cheeky grin. I think one of the things on the list was big meaty la, time for work, gotta shower. After a quick clothes change, you grab your backpack and are ready to head out to work. Let's get a move on. Wait, what about breakfast? It's fine, I usually skip breakfast. Toast gasps and floats backwards through the door. Your footsteps feel foreign to you, like someone else's legs are doing the walking. In your mind, you keep replaying the scenes from your nightmare, trying to make sense of some of it. Hey, Toast. Yeah, bud? You ever believe in dreams? Heck yeah, I've had a dream once that I'd get cut in a gang fight, and the next day I lost an eye. You lost your eye in a gang fight? Nope, freak can... What? Freak can opening accident. Just as the dream said, I lost an eye. Oh, well, I had a dream last night. Yeah? I saw Lucian dancing off into the sky, when out of nowhere Vendrick killed me. That's a bad omen there, dude. You think so? In my home, my uncle always told us to trust the meaning of our dreams, because his nana had a dream that 2 smaller stars would form around the moon someday. He said the moon was him. Then, blam! One day he adopted me and PJ. He became a dad, just like in his nana's dream. What do you think your dream meant? Something like, if Lucian leaves, I die? Oh, or it could mean that Lucian is such a bad dancer that anyone who watches him ends up dead. Yeah, maybe, but my idea makes more sense to me. After all, we're gonna have to fight Vendrick and save King. All we have is me, you, and Morris. If this dream is right, we'll stand a better chance if Lucian is on board. I don't know, you really think that Angel is Toast Crew material? Sounds more like a cereal brand to me. Regardless, we're already outnumbered. Fine, if you put it that way, but he's got a lot to prove before he's part of the team. We should test him, see how long he takes to rob a mini-mart. No, please, let's not go that far. So you're gonna tell Morris about this? Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I should do that when we meet him. I trust you, buddy. If he doesn't like the idea, I'll get ways to make him see things differently. How so? I was gonna try to hang him upside down from the rooftop, like that movie trailer I saw earlier. The dude doing it was freaking intimidating. Oh, that movie. It's really good. I liked how... No, don't tell me. I haven't seen it. The ghost floats on ahead to the store. You laugh as you catch up to him. You're busy this morning setting up the new promotional event between a popular anime and a hot dog company. Customers that buy 3 hot dogs get a chance to collect stickers. If they got 10, they can exchange them for a random package that may or may not have contained a rare figure. You strain under the rush of customers, all the while Toast floats about the store without a care in the world. You catch him meeting about with a few of the customers, but there are no chances for you to tell him off. As time marches on, one last hurdle stands between you and a well-deserved lunch break. An awfully persistent customer, unsatisfied with the figure they got, makes an elaborate attempt to complain about it to you. Look here, I don't mean to tell you how to do your job, but at the other Sunny Fruits other Sunny Fruits in this country, they would let you exchange the figures you don't want with another one. Sir, I'm sure that would have been for a different promotion. We can't do that with a random draw. Just get out of here and take your stuff with you. If you don't like it, then just buy the hot dogs again. That's just not good enough. Look here, I've been standing in the line for the whole day buying these cheap ass hot dogs by the dozens. I've been pulling like crazy for that golden figure. I would say I count as a pretty damn loyal customer. I've gotten this same figure 3 times. I deserve at least another chance to get something different. Sir, again, I can't give anyone a free pull. You'll have to get the necessary 10 stickers again, like everyone else. The customer puts his hands on his hips in a defiant gesture that reeks with pompousness. Look, you're already obviously incompetent. Let me speak to your manager. You're taken aback at the accusation. Just as you're about to tell him off, Toast emerges behind him. You watch wide-eyed and confused. The ghost wears a dark expression as though drawn by the customer's anger. Your eyes dart from the customer to the ghost. Your lips tremble and your brows raise as you try to get the ghost to stay away. Why are you just Ugh! Toast's palm phases through the customer's stomach. The customer tumbles towards the counter. Sir, are you alright? It's just an upset stomach. I think these hot dogs are coming back up. Thank goodness. Toast pulls away and struggles to hold in his snickering. Do you have a washroom I can use? Sorry, sir. Washrooms are for employees only. Fuck, this is the worst store ever. The customer runs out while clutching his stomach. Toast rolls over, howling with laughter. That was a riot. Toast, that wasn't funny. Okay, it was a little funny, but still. I was just trying to shove the little piss pants. How was I supposed to know it was gonna go through him? Yeah, I mean, still, things could go horribly wrong if you just randomly put your hand into somebody. But, ding dong. Your conversation is cut short by the arrival in Morris in a large person-shaped package. Am I interrupting something? No, what is that? It's the present I promised. You got anywhere I can take this thing out? You point to the staff room while you head to the door and close the shop. You can hear Toast bothering the exorcist from behind. What is it? What is it? A totem pole? A toboggan? A rocket? Not even close. You join them in the staff break room where Morris is taking off the black covers. He reveals an adult-sized wooden puppet wearing a pair of red underpants with a spiked collar. Whoa. Yep. It's a sex doll. Maybe one from the prehistoric ages. No, it's a somebody. Aw, that's sweet. He thinks the puppet is real. Yeah, I did the same when I was a kid. I had a pet marble I called Tiger. It was the most beautiful tiger eye in the neighborhood. Aw, I used to have imaginary friends who played games with me. Usually they're just characters from a show I watched. You two, this isn't a trip down nostalgia lane. This thing is called a somebody. It's not a somebody. Hey, that's mean. It could have feelings, you know. Morris covers his eyes. It would seem that he is not amused by your shtick. The hyena floats over and holds the puppet up, grabbing one of the arms and flailing it about as though it's calling you to come closer. Hey, good looking. Don't be scared. I'm all bark. Oh, hey, good looking. Okay. You both laugh at the poor pun. Poof. Huh? Somehow Toast has merged into the puppet. Ah, my hand is wood. It's wood, dude. Toast frantically waves his wooden arm. I know. Morris, do something. Hang on. He saunters over to the yelling ghost and smacks the puppet right into him. Poof! A plum of pink smoke emerges from where the puppet laid. What are you doing? Relax, this just is how the somebody works. The smoke is just a one-time thing. You gasp at the smoke as the smoke dissipates. The puppet has taken Toast's form. Is he? Toast's eyes flutter open. What? What happened? It can't be. Whoa. He throws his hands in the air as he tries to balance himself. I have weight? He explores his upper body, pulling at the hair, squeezing every muscle he can find. I can feel. I can feel. He grabs your face and laughs. I can feel your face. It's so squishy. He shakes and pulls your cheeks like a Play-Doh. Your hands meet his. His fur is as soft to the touch, reminding you of a toothbrush's bristles. Clasping his wrist, you expect to feel hardwood, but no, it's taut feeling of muscles and what you imagine to be bone beneath it. He brings you closer. Bending over, he sniffs your mane. His eyes light up. This is your smell. You smell like apples. He takes another whiff of your fur. You giggle, feeling his cold nose rub against you. Haha, Toast, stop it. That tickles. Toast runs off to flex his new body as you chat up the exorcist. How is this possible? You brought him back alive? Morris shakes his head. The somebody only simulates life. It's more like he's inside a robot that looks and feels like him. How though? Morris shrugs. You look at Toast, who's fawning over touching the walls and the floor, like he just discovered gold. You'd have to ask the Exorcist faction who made made that thing. The original creator died long ago. I just happened to be able to afford one when I moved to Kibbleton. Dudes, this is amazing. It's like everything's right where it was before I died, even my blind eye. That's great, Toast. Now you can... Hold up. He looks down, your eyes follow his gaze. The hyena looks into his underwear. Fucking bacon, where is it? What? Toast jumps on Morris, grabbing the board's shirt collar and lifting him off the floor by an inch. Toast, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't give me that bowl, you know what I mean. A man's pride and joy. You grab Toast by the wrist, trying to pull him away from the board, but he is too heavy and sturdy to move. Fuck, Toast, put him down. What do you even need that for? Just give it back. Enough. Go. Concussa. Blue sparks emanate from the collar. Oh, whoa. Toast instantly drops in Morris. The hyena's fur stands on end and his eyes twitch erratically. Blue sparks dance around his body, causing him to shake like an uncontrollable blender. What's happening to him? It's the collar. It activates. It shocks the wearer. Is that safe? Toast is locked in place with a less than flattering expression. He won't die if you're asking. It stuns him until the controller undoes the command. Like so. Null. Toast's muscles seem to relax as he stops shaking. You okay? Ugh. Toast, the collar is turned off. Oh, didn't notice that. Learned to behave yet? Heck nah. Why I ought concussa. You do better than fool. You sigh and shake your head. Well, this stopped being funny a second ago. No. Hey, Toast. Yeah. I brought you some clothes. Just pick out what works. The Exorcist conjures his briefcase and dumps pieces of clothing on the floor. Sweet, free clothes. You can change here. Kobu and I need to talk. What's the big deal? We're all guys here. Whoa. He yanks you back out of the store. Hold out your hand. I'm giving you control of the Sun Wukong collar. Me? Why? Morris draws a pattern on the palm of your hand. It glows yellow and fades away. Because you're his babysitter, and when he starts kicking up trouble, you can keep him in check. You clench at the hand now imbued with control of the collar. Well, I won't really need it. Sure you won't. You don't even need me to lend you. You don't even need me to lend you that somebody. You don't need to be sarcastic about it. I know what's at risk if he's left to roam around. The boar crosses his arms before raising his chin and giving you a skeptical look. I don't really think you do, so keep an eye on that dummy. He isn't that dumb. I meant the puppet. That thing's expensive. It'll reduce his risk of corruption by overwhelming negative effect around him. Oh, wait, what? It'll reduce his risk of corruption by overwhelming negative effect around him. Hopefully it'll keep his urges in check long enough for us to settle all of this. So, it's not a permanent solution to stop him from turning into an evil spirit? That's not possible. That thing's all magic and wood. It's no replacement for the body of a living person. Our bodies are the filter between our psyche and outside negativity. Bare souls lack a filter. Everyone's thoughts, their desires, their raw emotions, they all hit the soul non-stop, like you're taking shot after shot until you curl into a ball of energy that wants nothing to do but consume everything. His steel-piercing gaze meets yours, drilling in how much he's risking by putting trust in you. How long would it take before Toast's psyche falls apart? Has he already started? How would you stop him if he did? These thoughts invade your mind, but no answers reveal themselves. Just then, the break room door swings open. I'm done. The hyena enters. You can feel his gaze upon you. You okay, buddy? You look like you've seen a ghost. He looks at Morris. What did you say to him, punk? You picking on him again? No, we were talking about why it's important for you to stay in that body. Really? That's good. Crewmates gotta get along or the group won't work. What crew? Toast's crew. Not even the Underworld can keep us down. No thank you, I already have my group, and that's the Exorcist house. Now, I don't want to repeat my whole spiel, so let me just say this. Stay in that body or risk turning into a diabolical spirit. A mean, nasty, evil spirit? Like that giant marshmallow monster from the movie? Yes, and you know what happens to the monster in the end? They coated the city white, and not in a good way. That's cold, man. I'm already being kind enough letting you stay here. I even bought new clothes for you. By the way, how did you end up wearing the same getup you had before? Why mess with a classic? Besides, most of them didn't fit me, so I had to make some adjustments. Morris sighs. Alright, I think I'm done here. Where are you going? Well, I didn't get to resupply my tools because of our last meeting, so I got to meet my guy. Wait, we need to talk about Lucien. About that, I've slept on it, and I've had a change of heart. Oh, did you have a dream of him dancing too? No, I just thought it over. Are you dreaming about him? Your mouth opens, but you decide against answering. So you were saying? We might stand a better chance of surviving this rescue mission if we have him on board. I was thinking that too, but he would want me to take up my old job. Yes, that. Well, just do it. No. Well, you just gotta convince him somehow. Oh, why don't you just offer him something better than what he wants? Come again? Yeah, this happens all the time when I was running up with the gang. A gang? You're in a gang? Like I was saying, sometimes the boss wants you to deal with someone you don't want to deal with. The rival gang leader, the boss's ex-wife, or the town garbage collector. So what I learned was most of the time you don't really need to give the boss what they want. You just gotta convince them that your way is better. Makes sense to me. I've done it a few times with my customers. Wait a minute. Did you do that to me? No, of course not. Right. I might just have an idea. Please share it with the class. Lucien told me that he's after a promotion, so if so, I just need to convince him that we'll help him get that. Don't know how I'm gonna say it. Just play along when I bring it up. Got it? Okay. Fine, just text me his location. I'll meet you guys there. Yeah, and that'll be after work for me, around 5. Then I'm off. I got some shopping to do. Groceries? No, I just said they're tools for performing exorcisms. Sounds lame. Groceries would be better. Of course you'd say that. Now, behave, both of you. Remember, he gestures with 2 fingers, pointing from his eyes to the both of you while backing out of the store. You let out one drawn, ugh. Your head hurts thinking about what to say to Lucien. Toast smacks you heartedly on the back. Fuck up there, buddy. This ain't no time to be sulking. I've got a body now. We've got to celebrate. A rumble in your stomach reminds you that you haven't eaten at all. Oh man, I've got half an hour left for lunch. Yes, bring it on the eats. You walk over to the frozen food aisle. As you survey the possible frozen meats, you realize that this is all coming out of your own pocket. Wait a minute, if he has a body now, maybe I can get him a job. Mulling over the thought further, you pick up 2 trays of chicken surprise. The surprise being that it's more rice than chicken. You walk back to Toast. Microwaved meals okay with you? Hell yeah. You set the dishes one by one in the microwave and let the machine heat them up. Whoa, look at that. They have fancy buttons on the microwave now. Makes me miss the big old knobs they had. They still make those models. They just got fewer features than modern ones. Look at them spin. His amusement is infectious, so you can't help but watch intently at the food slowly turning around. You spend the time watching enthusiastically. After 4 minutes pass, the microwave dings. Toast opens the microwave door, unleashing a crowd of cloud of curry-scented steam. I've got it! He grabs both trays with his bare hands. Ah, hot, hot! He bounces the meals in each hand like a poor man's juggling act. Careful! I've got it! He rushes into the break room. You breathe a sigh of relief at his success. Grabbing some utensils from the counter, you join the ghost inside. He eats your meal next to him, all the while he's holding his own meal up to his nose, sniffing the meal as though not to let even a molecule escape him. You hand him his utensils while you take your seat. Let's eat. Peeling off the plastic cover, you're welcomed by a strong scent of spices and freshly heated rice. Toast picks up a spoonful of rice. He wastes no time wolfing down his meal. Damn, man, this shit is great. You start eating your food. Really? I mean, it's alright, but you can get better stuff at a proper restaurant. He doesn't even seem to hear your remark and just continues eating. You find some amusement watching someone who's actually happy to be alive. The both of you eat with gusto and the trays are finished in within minutes. A satisfied Toast leans against the seat, patting his stomach. Satisfied? Kind of. I still feel hungry though, like it all went in, but it doesn't stay there for very long. Perhaps the puppet can only suppress the ghost's desires to a certain extent. It's not a foolproof solution. We'll keep it in check. I can't feed you 24/7. Don't worry about me. I'm used to going hungry. So you figured out what you're gonna tell the pretty boy? Pretty boy? You mean Lucien? Kind of, but I'm not sure if you'll take the bait. Well, if someone wants me to do something for them, I like it if they pay me up front. Pay you? Yeah, you think access to all these muscles is cheap? I took on whatever job I could get my hands on. Some pretty crappy ones too, which looking back, I probably shouldn't have drank all that booze before they explained everything. So a bribe then. Everyone likes getting a present. You consider the fact that you've kept Lucien waiting for you for a good 2 days. A gift wouldn't be in bad taste. I think the store has some cake for sale. You can't just give him a plain old store-bought cake. I'm not giving him alcohol. Doubt that one bottle will be enough to get that uptight angel to loosen up. At least make it special, like bake it yourself. Can you bake? Toast smiles. Oh, well, I don't have time to bake or go to the bakery for something fancy. And I'm sure as heck I'm not gonna let you walk around town unsupervised to buy it for me. You don't need a bakery. He walks out of the break room. You watch as he goes from aisle to aisle, mumbling to himself. Need this, not this, maybe some of that. He completes a lap around the store and walks back with hands full of sweet snacks and one slice of cake. Whoa, why are you taking all of that? To decorate the cake, of course. His energetic smile brings out his eyes. I guess you can't really mess this up. Though Lucien would care anyways. At least this would keep him distracted till I'm done with work. Just take it all to the counter and I'll pay for it. Woohoo! After scanning through the items, you leave Toast in the break room with his culinary project. At the end of your shift. Alright, we've got to leave. Team B's here, and I'd rather not have them chatting it up with you too much. The cake's ready. The staff-lit table is littered in plastic bags and food to tourists. Tuss. All in the name of Toast culinary exploits. Where's the cake? If I put it back in its box. I put it back in its box. Let's go. You spend a few minutes cleaning the room first before leaving with Toast. Along the way, you mention Lucien's location to Morris. He replies with a thumbs up.